Live chat. There we go. Okay.
Oh, are
Good
we live?
morning. We are live.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good. I made it.
You did make it.
Yes. I made it.
Almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different routine with dropping my daughter off at camp. It's just for this week, and I don't know the buses. Like, I know the buses, but I don't know how reliably they come.
Yeah.
So,
And they're not
they're not reliable ever. But
Shavy likes to point out that OC Transpo stands for Occasional Transpo. Yeah.
he's not wrong.
He is not wrong.
He's not
He's
wrong.
got too much sass for a 10-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah.
And both of my kids are homesick. They've been sick since Shavy was sick on Tuesday. Cal's not doing great.
Okay.
So that's why I don't want it to get anybody else.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thankfully, I'm gonna move this over slightly. Thankfully, neither adult has symptoms.
Okay.
So, but we're up at 1 a.m. with a child who is not feeling well. So
that's no fun. And then everybody suffers.
Yeah. So I told people over on Instagram to come watch us.
Yeah.
And I said we had lots of fun new stuff.
We really do. We have tons of stuff.
I pulled a bunch of it to talk about, and I think I want to talk about the yarn first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll pass this to you.
Because this is a class that is coming up in August.
Is this the yarn I'm passing you?
Yeah. So we got this new yarn from
this is what
we got this new yarn in from Earth Yarns. It is a 16 micron fingering weight, ultra fine merino. So it's very, very fine.
It's very soft.
In a whole bunch of beautiful colors.
This is just half. I think there's 8 colors. 10?
10,
yes.
Yeah. So lots of beautiful colors. But what's really great about this is that it pairs really nicely with the spiral grain. So that's the sample. And this is a mosaic knit cowl. So it's a kind of color work.
Yeah. And it's not, so if I am understanding it correctly, because I did a little bit of, I read through some of the patterns.
Yeah.
It's slip stitches.
Okay.
I don't think you're needing to necessarily hold 2 colors at a time.
Okay.
I think what you're doing is you're slipping stitches from the previous row.
Got you. So it's not complicated.
There could be variations, but as far as I can understand, it's like slip stitching the row below it. And so it kind of, if you're maybe new to color work or you want to try color work, this might be an easier one than holding 2
at
colors
the same
at a time.
Yeah. So Emily's teaching this class in August. I don't remember exactly when it starts, mid-August.
Yeah.
And it comes with the yarn. We didn't have it. Yeah, we didn't have it set up like that because we just got these in. Okay. But it's now set up like that. So if you're thinking about taking this class, it's a nice. I feel like this is a nice slide back into knitting if you haven't been knitting through the summer.
Yeah. And I tried this on. It's really perfect. It fits exactly how I wear my shawls.
Oh, amazing.
It's just kind of hangs in a nice V.
And it would be great for if you're trying to getting a jump on holiday gift knitting, this would be perfect. So you get your choice of spiral grain and fingering. If you're no, I just really love this fingering. We also got in mohair in colors that
coordinate.
So look at that. And you said you've been loving this color, this coral kind of color. So I pulled that for you.
I look very blah on camera, but
no, you know what though?
I'm just a pale person, but I think this color is kind of this orangey pink is a really good warm color for me.
Yeah.
Normally
it's a shot of dopamine too.
It really is.
It's really, really nice. Yeah. Or, beige. Beige is everywhere these days.
Yeah.
So some
like a sad beige sweater.
Yeah. Well, or a happy, but if it makes you happy, it's a happy beige sweater.
I say that with love.
Yes.
I say that with love.
We have to talk like Werner Herzog, a sad beige
sad
sweater.
beige. Yeah.
The other thing that's coming up, is this. And the patterns have finally arrived. So we talked about this last week. Everyone who comes in is like, oh, he's so cute. And I'm like, I know. And Shabby is ready to take him home. And I'm like, you can't have it. It's for the store. I'm like, I'll make you another. When I do the sew along, I'll make one and then do something for him.
They're so cute. I love their sad little eyes.
I know.
They're like,
I saw a meme the other day that said, did you know that puffins live in holes and look kind of embarrassed by the fact that that's what they do? And you sent me a puffin. I haven't watched it yet because I wanted to show Shabby.
It's so funny. There's a couple puffins and one of them goes into the hole.
Yes.
And the other one looks in like, where are you going?
Yeah.
And he's digging so fast that the dirt is flying out at the other one. It's so funny.
They like a pair burrows and they sometimes go back to their burrows.
Yeah.
And they usually only have one chick at a time, so their little chick stays in the burrow.
Yeah. I
and
watched a lot of Puffin Rock, so I do.
Yeah.
Know
there you go.
Puffins.
I've watched Puffin documentaries.
Okay. This Puffin Rock's like a kid's cartoon, but it's very informative.
It's the same people that did Song of the Sea, the same art, and I love that movie. It's heart-wrenching, and beautiful, So this sew along starts August 9th.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 2 weeks because we're just going to talk about the technique of putting this kind of block together. Because this is called flip and stitch, and what it allows you to do is get this kind of shaping without needing to do paper piecing.
Yeah.
So if you can sew a straight line and you can sew a 1/4 inch seam, you can do this. This quilt.
I did the bear. Elizabeth Hartman.
Elizabeth Hartman does a lot of flip and stitch.
Yeah, and it's the same idea. It's just very small pieces.
Yes.
So if you're doing like the whole quilt, it's a lot of little pieces to keep track of. But,
and I'm going to do a video beforehand that talks about some of the tools that you could have that will set you up for success.
For sure.
But if puffins are not your thing, you can't be my friend, but no.
If you don't like puffins, try harder.
Yeah. Any of the Art East Quilt Co. patterns will work because they're the same technique. So
we've got the
cat scratch.
We've got the Highland Coo.
Yes. And there was a mini one too that we had. I think it's out of stock, which is why it didn't come back. This is a big one.
Oh my God. This one is I'm saving for last.
Cute. Okay.
Wonderful woodland.
And what's nice about this is like you can pick one block. And if you're like, I really, really like, raccoons, you can make just a raccoon quilt.
Yeah. And you can make some trash cans. Get like a little like pattern for a trash can block.
And like piece them together.
A little city raccoon.
This one is so cute.
This I'm gonna come a little closer.
Here,
it's called Kidding Around Goats in Pajamas. And so you can have a lot of fun with prints.
Yes.
For the little pajamas.
Look at the back.
Oh my God.
Like super cute. I think Michelle is planning to make this for her son because he really loves goats. Yeah. That's another, like, there's a series of videos with like goats in pajamas jumping around, and I just oh my God. I feel like, sorry, if you don't know about this, I feel like you should know about this.
Okay.
Did you know that the Bytown Theater has a cat video presentation?
Okay.
It is like, I think it's an hour and a half long of like the best cat videos from the last year. Okay. And you buy tickets and you go to the movie theater and you watch the cat videos on the big screen.
What time?
There's 3 dates in August.
Okay.
But like,
I'm there.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty amazing.
We've started a after dinner tradition kind of by accident. We watch cat videos on my phone after dinner, and it's kind of evolved. Now I've figured out my daughter's sense of humor. That cow in the kitchen. The cow in the kitchen. Oh my God,
that you sent me that one the other day.
This guy has a pet cow. I don't know, but he does these videos where he brings his cow into the kitchen and then he tries to make a sandwich. And the cow is trying to eat the food and it's a large cow. So he's trying to like muscle his way to make the sandwich.
The one you sent me was he was making the apple pie, and he's like the cow's got its like face in the flour, and there's like flour everywhere, and he's still trying, he's like pushing the cow,
and this like tongue that's like the size of the guy's arm.
Yes.
It is so funny. You got to look it up.
I think it's funny too. He's trying to he eats the thing afterwards. I'm like, why would you do that? Like the cow has had his mouth all of
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Well, he's probably had
No,
he's probably had all of his vaccinations. And what kills me about the videos, there's no talking.
No, there's no music.
There's no music. I mean, he might say the name of the cow like Bruce, like this.
Yeah.
But there's no talking, no music. It's just, and he's deadpan.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's next?
I picked my favorite stickers because we got a whole bunch of new stickers. You know how much I love raccoons. Splish Splash, your opinion is trash.
This one's from Legally Blonde.
What? Like it's hard? Girl power these days.
Yeah. You got into Harvard? What?
Like it's hard? Sweater weather.
Sweater weather?
Because it's getting towards that, I think, even though we're in midsummer.
Easily distracted by rocks.
Which is my kids right now.
Yes, always.
And I think this is a Taylor Swift one.
It says, I cry a lot, but I'm so productive. It's an art.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. So there's a whole bunch more. We've got a category on the website for stickers, or come in and browse them as you check out.
Lots of Taylor Swift ones.
There are lots of Taylor Swift ones.
And we also have some that are like they're quilty themed. So it's like the friendship bracelet with the letters.
Oh, but it says
like quilter or that kind of thing.
Okay.
So So
this book is beautiful.
Have we had this book before?
I don't think we have.
We've had a similar book.
Yeah.
Wardrobe embroidery. So this is different things that you can embroider on your clothes.
I was going to say, you are quite talented
thank you.
when it comes to embroidering on knits. Because I've seen your beautiful mittens.
Yes, I've done mittens quite a bit. I would like to do some on a sweater one day.
Yeah.
That's kind of a goal. I don't know if I'll knit a sweater and do it or buy a sweater.
Yeah.
I'll it's just something on my list of things I'll do. And there's also some on like woven.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Just really simple, like one color. And does that have?
It's a really nice way of making a garment like truly your own. Like as much as it's funny actually. I was teaching last night, so I came in and I looked at Danielle and I'm like, I have the same shirt, and she's like, wait, you made it? And I'm like, yeah, because we have a very similar shirt made from the same fabric. So even though you're making it yourself, it's still you can end up with and it's funny that we're so close in proximity to each other that we have this, but adding the embroidery, adding those like little extra finishes really truly makes a garment your own.
Totally.
Yeah. And then I thought this one was again with holiday season coming, this would be a really nice book to have on hand.
Really nice as a gift or as to
inspiration for gifts.
Making gifts for people. So lots of bright color. I'm always attracted. Pink cover.
Yes.
I'm always just really attracted to the design.
Oh, that's so cute.
Penguin mittens. Oh my goodness. Lots of patterns.
And what sizing?
This one goes up to size 8.
Okay.
So that may be the range. Yeah, about 8.
8. Okay.
Let me pull out another one. There's a little truck.
Digger machine. Oh, that's so cute.
He's got a little one who's into trucks and all that kind of stuff. Machines. That's really different, Usually it's like, woodland themes and stuff. So it's nice to kind of give kids what they want.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. It's not just about what the parents are really into.
What's this here?
Giraffe socks. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. And I would say probably it says experienced level. So, this is definitely.
Well, I was going to say this looks like stranded color work. Yeah. And you're especially dealing with small circumferences, I find.
Yeah.
You need a little bit more experience.
So cute. Yeah.
Very nice.
There you go.
I see that you told us about this adventure, and I'd love to see what you did.
So we've been talking about doing cyanotype for a while. We have the kits here. We've got the kit that comes with the solution, so you can paint it onto fabrics, paper, anything like that. We also have the pre-printed fabrics and things like that. So we went to the Osgood Township Museum because they were doing a garden-themed activity day.
Yep.
And they had these cyanotype crafts.
That's so gorgeous, Caitlin.
And they had it
pre-treated.
Danielle.
I love that we do Fab Chat and Danielle always like sneaks over and is like, I want to see what's going on.
Yeah. So they had pre-painted some bandanas. It was it's meant to be a bandana.
Yeah.
It's a little small. Like I would like to wear it around my neck.
Yeah.
It's a little small. I might make it work with some outfits. But they had like a little plate full of plants from their garden.
Oh, cool.
So there's like a strawberry leaf here. There's some yarrow. There's some echinacea. And it was just a really fun way to spend.
I love the way that you laid everything out. Like it's very well thought out, the design.
Yeah, it was really fun. I could do this kind of stuff all day long.
Yeah.
And a little tip for you is
I was gonna say, and it's accessible for like kids.
Totally. Yeah. You do the activity indoors and then you take it outside.
So that you can move stuff around if necessary.
So the tip that I learned by doing this activity was they had a piece of cardboard.
Yep.
About the size of your piece. And then you lay out your fabric on top of it and they pin it down.
Okay.
So just some little pins, and then have a little bowl of pins to hold your pieces down.
Well, especially if you're taking stuff out, because you need to take it outside. So if it's windy, you don't want stuff blowing off.
Exactly. So the pins, that's the tip.
Okay. That is good to know.
And it's really quick.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. And then finally, so last week or the week before, I was wearing that wrapped dress in orange, and people were like, "Oh, what is it?" And it's the pattern is the Keelio, which named patterns has since renamed. And then as soon as we finished shooting that video, this fabric arrived, which was hilarious. So it was in this stretch linen. So it is, I think it's like 97. No, I lied. It is 55% linen, 45% rayon, and 43% rayon, and 2% spandex. So it's got just this like little bit of stretch to it, which I love for wovens. It gives you that extra bit of ease, like in your pants when you're sitting down, so that things don't feel like they're like, because I don't know about you guys. My weight fluctuates and through a month, and there's some days where I feel like a sausage casing. And when I wear stuff with that little bit of spandex, it's just that much more comfortable. So we got it in, I think, like 8 really beautiful jewel tone. The colors are really skewing towards these like oranges and browns and military greens. It's those ones there. Yeah. That's
I think there's a new brown one.
There is a new brown one. Yeah. So so this stuff is really, really nice, and it's great for that dress. The dress really holds its like architectural shapes, so I really love it for that. But I've also used this to make a couple of pairs of shorts. I've made Pietra pants. So really, really great fabric for that.
Okay. Are we sliding it that way?
Yeah, we'll just slide everything down this way. And we'll clean up afterwards.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like oohing and awing over these. This was you did such a good job on that video. It was hemp.
Yeah.
Go back to Instagram. But last week we did an unboxing video, and it is too much fun. It's good to have, you need people to, because sometimes we come up with these wacky ideas, and you need people that are just going to be like, yeah, I can do that. You got to lean into it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, this is gorgeous. So this is
antique washed hemp.
Yes. We've had this fabric before, but not in these colors. So it's come in a bunch of these gorgeous, again, like sort of.
Yeah, it's kind of more green.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say
like
these
it's a
are
greeny blue.
Jewel tone. They're more like
they're like
muted.
Is
jewels?
it that over there? Yeah. So they're like, there's like a soft pink. They all kind of have that soft warmth to them, even in the cool
Cottage
colors.
core.
Yeah, just like
that sepia wash that you get on that cottage core.
Yeah. So there's some there's a couple of blue ones.
Yeah. There's like a sand or taupe.
Sand.
Yeah, that pink, and then this sort of tealy kind of color. And this stuff is so soft. Like, it hasn't been washed yet, and it is so soft. And it's got the same sort of properties as linen. But it just keeps softening more and more and more as you wash it. So you're going to really get that like lived in feel to your garments quite quickly.
Oh yeah, I love that.
And it's heavy enough, like this would make great pants.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, and then I love this color too, this plum.
Yeah, this is a great color. Is it easier if we do this way?
I don't know.
And then we can unroll it.
Yeah.
This is called plum.
Yeah. And it's that like.
Yeah.
It's showing up more red. It's definitely more bluey in person, I think. But it's really, really nice.
Yeah, it's so rich.
And I was gonna say it's got like that beautiful movement to it.
Yeah. I love the slubby
texture. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So textured.
So I think those are on the website. You've done photos for these already.
What's that one? I think I'm doing this today.
Okay. So they'll be on the website soon. Somebody said something.
I think they said, what is that? It's antique washed hemp.
Antique washed hemp. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So they'll be on the website.
My goal is to get it this afternoon so that Katie can put it
in tomorrow's newsletter. Yeah. We have a plan for these things.
We do.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I've been catching up.
Well, you were off on vacation, and which is like very necessary. Everyone needs a break.
So this week I've been doing a lot of catch up.
Yeah. And if you really if you're like, no, I cannot wait for this. Come into the store. It's on the floor. We can sell it to you. It's not on the website yet.
Yeah.
So that's the way our system works. We were a little late today, so I don't want to spend too much more time, but I want to talk about one more thing, which is the twist bus.
Yeah.
Because the swag is starting to roll in, and these are like seriously serious swag bags.
Yeah.
Like I think I've gotten responses from at least 10 different vendors that are going to be at Twist, maybe more. And people are like giving us like, no, there's like gift certificates for everybody. There's needle minders, there's keychains, there's patterns, there's a whole some people are giving us prizes to give away on the bus. So I think
it's gonna be so much fun.
And like at this point, I think there may be like almost a prize for everybody. Like I have that many prizes that are coming in. So it's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. It's really fantastic. And it's gonna be a fun trip. You don't have the stress of driving. You can knit on the bus. You can sit in the back and not talk to anybody. You can come if you're like, I would like to be more friendly with fiber people. You can make fiber friends. You can bring your fiber friends.
You can rest your eyes on the ride home.
Yes, yes. Show off, you will have a captive audience to show off the things that you have bought that will truly, deeply understand how exciting they are.
Absolutely.
As opposed to your family, when you're like, look at this new yarn I got. And they're like, oh, yay, more yarn.
How much?
Yeah, right? Like, don't you have enough yarn? Aren't you going to knit what you have? And you're like, I'm knitting as fast as I can. Yeah. So
I don't have time for that negativity.
No. Yeah. Come be with people who really, truly understand and give you like positive yarn feelings.
Yep.
But yes, so there's still space on the bus. The trip is happening on August 10th.
That's so soon.
It is very soon. We are going for the whole day. You have to be here at 7:45. The bus leaves at 8, and we're back here for, I think, 4:30.
Something like that.
Yeah. And people were asking, like, you can park the whole day in the parking lot where there's if you're like coming here.
Okay.
We are easily accessible by transit. You can bike, and we've got a bike rack. You can lock your bike up. So there's lots of ways to get here.
But, awesome.
Yeah, cool. Anyways, we are off to do our normal work. You are going to take photos, and I'm going to write things. And we wish everybody a lovely Thursday, and we will talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.